What is up, everybody? Here is my reaction to the Kyle Rittenhouse stream. And oh, I got a comment. But yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my newest subscriber, Jan Misk Pino. What is up, man? So yeah, I want to react to a Kyle Rittenhouse interview from Tucker Carlson that will be on the Tucker Carlson Tonight tomorrow on Fox News. And listen to this. He says he supports the Black Lives Matter movement. And I'm going to show you this clip. Before that, I'm going to read a statement from Richard and Nanny on Twitter, which really points out the culture war. Kyle seems to be the kind of moderate voter who fears being called racist above all else and would be on the left side on most things. They tone him down to openly pro-riot stuff. As you see, he's not no right-wing culture warrior. He's not like a, Fox News. He's not like a Candace Owens. He's not a Brandon Tatum. He's not a salty cracker. He's not a liberal hive mind type of person. And he's not the type of dudes like I know on Facebook, like my Facebook audience, like the type of dudes that just watch like Fox News or listen to talk radio or listen to Steve Bannon's War Room and ignore everything else that disagrees with their worldview. But I mean, Kyle Rittenhouse, he most likely gets his news from the internet. I mean, from Google, Twitter. I mean, basically, like he's going to see like more left wing stuff than right wing stuff. So this Kyle Rittenhouse saying he supports Black Lives Matter is another sign that the left has won the culture war. But let's play this.
This case has nothing to do with race. It never had anything to do with race. It had to do with the right to self-defense.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it had nothing to do with race because Kyle Rittenhouse killed 3 white guys. He did. He killed 3 white guys. Anthony Huber, Joseph Rosenbaum, and the other guy was Gage Grosskreutz, who got shot in the arm, but who tried to shoot Kyle's, but he's not being charged with attempted murder of a minor. But yeah.
Right. I'm not a racist person. I support the BLM movement. I support peacefully demonstrating. And I believe there needs to be change. I believe there's a lot of prosecutorial misconduct, not just in my case, but in other cases. And it's just amazing to see how much a prosecutor can take advantage of somebody.
Yeah. Conservatives owned. 100% owned. I mean, what does conservatism in 2021 stand for anymore other than owning the libs? I mean, seriously, like a lot of my friends, on the right. I mean, like here's a post on my Facebook that mentions the 3 people that got shot by Kyle Rittenhouse who were white guys. I mean, look, they were 3 white guys. But yet it turned into a Black Lives Matter issue because of the mainstream media, mainly CNN and MSNBC. And I mean, MSNBC was stalking the jury van. Oh my goodness! And as you see here, like here's a guy that he's a guy that supported Kyle Rittenhouse. He's a right wing culture warrior. Oh, he had plenty of right to be there. See. They saw him as like a type of like a Proud Boy type of dude, like a Candace Owens type of dude. But as you realize, he's not really that type of dude. Like he's just a normie kid who thought he was doing the right thing and then got attacked by 3 rioters and defended himself. Like I'm all on the side for self-defense and all that, but yeah, that 17-year-old kid had no business being there, but you know, things happen, but I mean, I'm on his side with the case for murder. Like he didn't murder anybody, and the kid got slandered viciously by MSNBC and CNN. So he had to point out immediately, like he's not a racist. He supports the BLM movement. Because the worst thing to be seen, like at his age, is a racist. And a lot of these boomers and a lot of these right-wing cultural warriors, they don't get that. Like the Gripper Army, they got owned too. Like Nick Fuentes' whole little crew, they all got owned by Kyle Rittenhouse's statement on him supporting the BLM movement. Just, I mean, what does conservatism in 2021 mean anymore other than being anti-liberal or anti-woke or anti-left? It doesn't. What are they conserving? What are conservatives conserving anymore? That's why I don't label myself a conservative. That's why I don't identify as conservative. Because what is conservatism in 2021? It's not National Review conservatism anymore. It's not Reagan conservatism anymore. Those are two entirely different things. And like Mitt Romney, like that guy is more of a true conservative than Trump is, but no, he's a rhino now. So what is conservatism in 2021? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I want to know what it is. I mean, I love to debate somebody on what is conservatism in 2021. Like, seriously, I mean, even folks like what Amazing Lucas, like, yeah, I mean, he was conservative. I mean, he was the conservative for like what 3 years during the Trump. I mean, as soon as Lucas went after like conservatives, like he's a liberal. I mean, what is conservatism in 2021? I'm trying to find out what it is. And here's where I pretty much align, like politically a lot. Like this guy is Mr. Mitoker, aka Quarantine Coop on Twitter. I know a lot of people were thinking this is some retaliatory attack due to Rittenhouse verdict. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out soon enough. It is. I hate to be MSNBC right now with the shit they've been pumping over the airwaves for the past few weeks. Yeah, I think Rittenhouse is going to be a very rich man. Like, you remember that kid, right? Nick Sandman. I'm gonna show you a tweet I had about Nick Sandman. It got pretty viral on Twitter. I just want to say this to own my haters. To own my haters on Clint Mead says like, "Oh, you're a nobody, man. You're a nobody, man. I mean, you're a nobody, man. Nobody knows anything about you." Let me show you this viral tweet. I called it a smirk, and that triggered a lot of people. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this tweet. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, that's a Trumper that got mad at highlighted Hunter. But see, that's all they do now. They don't really own their own like statements anymore. They just deflect. They what about like the left does now. I remember the right was more about personal responsibility, like during the Bush years and stuff. But during the Trump years, man, it just turned into like basically like so anti-left they became the left to own the libs, but they're just owning themselves in the end. Like yeah, I mean that's basically the main support of Kyle Rittenhouse from the right. Is just to own the libs. It's to own the mainstream media. Would say he considered the libs. I mean they are libs, but yeah. But here's my tweet on Nick Sandman on the smirk that won millions of dollars. I mean, it's like a smirk to me. But yeah, he was smiling. But yeah, he was smiling to alleviate to diffuse the pressure from this Native American protester attacking him. But look at this triggered comments. How many millions? Smile, $1 million. See, that's snowflake stuff. They became snowflakes. I bet you that guy is like a Fox News, Rush Limbaugh type person. The smile where I don't see a smirks. As you see, that's a spin. CNN misreported young white kid. See, racial grievance. There is I gotta say, in the last like 4 some years, there's been a lot of grievance, a lot of like white grievance. Let's be real here. a lot of this movement really is grievance. One is the word you got right. As you see, look at these trigger snowflakes. I mean, they call the left snowflakes, but look at these snowflakes, man. These folks are snowflakes too. Let's keep 100 here. See, I'm not part of like your echo chambers, man. I think for myself, man. That's the problem. Like most folks, man, they don't really think for themselves. And I'm not phased though. Left the comment says I'm what? What are you going to do? And as you see, like I'm getting a lot of like hate comments from like Saudi Army and all that. Oh, you're a liberal. Nah, I'm independent, like libertarian type of dude. I mean, look at this way. I voted for Gary Johnson in 2016, and I voted for Kanye in 2020. That means I'm not really like your typical like left winger type of dude. But yeah, as you see, I got 3 people watching my stream, unfortunately. And then you got this guy, Salty Cracker, who got 15K. I mean, I'm trying to compete with that guy, but he has a really built-in code, but I'm going to dislike this video. And then he's going to scream about the mainstream media, but he's not going to mention Kyle Rittenhouse on Fox News saying he supports the Black Lives Matter movement. Hold on. I'm gonna leave a comment right here on the stream saying Cal supports the Black Lives Matter movement. I love trolling these guys, man. They are such snowflakes. Watch how mad they get. Kyle on Tucker. Cause me, like, I was a bit of a Bernie guy in 2016. Then I like moved to like I mean, I'm pretty anti-establishment myself, but I'm more like I'm not a right-wing anti-establishment. More like what center, kind of like Luke's. It's somewhere in between like Tim Pool and like Dave Chappelle, or like in between like Tim Pool, Dave Chappelle, and Dave Rubin. But I really believe in libertarianism. So leave a comment if you like this video. Please leave it. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Dislike if you don't like this video, and please subscribe for more owning everybody, libs, conservatives. It don't matter. I'm an equal opportunity hater, and subscribe for more reactions like this because not a lot of folks react to like stuff like Fox News, MSNBC, or like mainstream news stuff. So